Oke teman-teman, sekarang kita sudah di kelas apa ini? Charm class ya. Ini adalah video part 2 dari seri ini, guys.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin?
Professor.
Welcome to year 5 of charm.
This is
Now, this will be a
Professor
crucial year in your education
Ronan.
on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can
Open
anyone
my
here tell me the
textbooks.
difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
I don't know, sir.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all.
Jahatnya.
By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oke. Ini guide. Kalian tidak bisa membacanya. Jadi your hand, alright, ya seperti biasa guys. Yep, alright. Accio. Nice, good,
That
nice.
is not bad.
Accio.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Alright, sir. Kelas di luar ya.
I've always found that fun goes hand
Fresh
in hand with
air.
mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Ini Repero atau apa itu nama mantranya.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last
The summoning
possible
charm
moment.
Accio
Now,
pulls the
think of
target
this like
closer
gobstones, if
to
you
the
will. But instead of
caster.
throwing the marbles out, you are
Tap the
summoning
assign
them toward
key.
you.
Cast
The trick
Accio
is
and
to
pull
pull
the
the
target
sphere as
closer.
far as possible,
Tap
but
the key
not a
again
bit
to
more,
cease
or it
casting
will
the
fall,
spell.
yes? Now, I
Alright.
could keep talking about Diri all day, but practice is
Pencet
the best
4,
professor.
saudara-saudara.
Excellent. Stay focused.
Art. Oke, mengerti guys, mengerti. Ini kita tarik lalu lepas. Yep. Ban terakhir.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as
Okay,
before, and
let's
Miss
say.
Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Let me beat you.
Here we go.
How many? 50? Alright. That side. Good. It's my turn. Oh.
Happens to the best of us.
Let us see this.
Okay, focus guys, focus. Focus.
Yes!
It's my turn. Kill. Up. 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 Alright.
There we go.
Okay, it's my turn. Good.
Nicely done.
Kalah guys.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Okay.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. Phew.
Okay, 40. Oh, 30. Akio.
That's it.
Ini 50.
Here we go.
Okay, this angle. Good.
Quite impressive. Be sharp. That is how
Okay.
it's done.
Okay. Foxy's turn. It's good. Boleh.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Thank you, Professor. Draw. Kalah.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the
Oh,
world
dari
at a
Uganda.
new school in a new country.
Kamu dari Uganda ya? Oke.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Till next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
What is that, Professor? Oke, sekarang kita ke misi Against the Dark Arts. Bukan misi sih, lebih tepatnya kita ke kelas.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yes, Samantha.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about.
Yes,
Hope your
that's
first
me,
day's
Boxy.
going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Alright, goodbye, lady. Hey, that buddy? Hello?
You could do better than that.
What you say?
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Lumos.
Kemana ini? Cari dan mencari.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
I don't care. Oh. The place? No. Alright, then. Ya, ternyata kita bisa ini guys. Defense against the dark art class. Let's go. Oh, turun ternyata. Nanti berapa ini, Cok? 3. Nah. Run. You're gonna be late, Boxy. Dari box. Come on, Box. Oi.
Protego.
No. Yeah. Oh, are you run Wesley? Oh, no. Bukan ternyata. Stupefy. Okay.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
Levioso.
Charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso.
Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Jadi you want with right along, guys, seperti biasa guys. Mari kita coba. Levioso. Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Levioso!
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick look.
I do enjoy a lively duel. If only all my students would adapt. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you.
Use the basic cast when your opponent's got to go down.
Stupid Protego.
Complicates things.
Levioso!
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Who's?
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something.
Yeah.
Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
These peas will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted by
Revelio.
Really?
or I'd fire up the cannon and soon. To draw up a contract with her.
Diri.
I'd have 1 weekly.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Don't really see the value in organized dueling. Senseless fighting, in my opinion.
It's not senseless at all. It requires teamwork, reflexes and spellcasting. You might like it if you tried it. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Act like a winner!
Lumos. Levioso.
Find the one!
Stupid.
Don't shy away now.
Crescendo. Come on. Potato. You're best than that. Stupid one. Levioso.
What to do? Nice work.
Easy.
Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Easily. Good, good. Alright. Enough.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow.
Who's
He never
that?
backs down from the fight.
Sebastian? Is that you? He's mad. Transfiguration Courtyard. Transfiguration Courtyard. What the hell is this? Sorry.
Revelio.
Bukan. Gimana ini? Atas, dalam, ke Anda. Ya, kita ikuti misi-misinya saja, guys.
What about the room, Professor?
Dobby, is
I was
this
thinking
that
the
you?
same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
There
I
you
trust your
are.
first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near What was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You'll find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
About Natty.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Right, Miss Weasley. Ya, jadi kita sudah menyelesaikan. Tiganya. Lebih atau lebih menarik gitulah. Sebenarnya ini saya lagi mencari hilangin backgroundnya baru guys. Nah, part 3. Bye.